JD here to talk about customer testimonials because it's an important thing for me. And of course, just as I decided to do this Facebook Live video, my 21-year-old decides to put on, I don't know, the Mix Master, the blender. Okay. Gail, I want to ask you a question. This is my partner in crime, wife. What do you think about video testimonials? Are they important?
Very important.
Could you give me one?
I think that might be a little bit too close. I don't think you can do that sort
Well, look, try and make out that you don't even know me, but you think that I'm brilliant, a fantastic husband, really good at certain things, handyman. I'm a great handyman.
Well, I can't give a testimonial for the handyman.
Okay.
I can get a testimonial for marketing and for the copywriting.
And what would you say? Yeah, out of 10?
And I'd have to, and I know that I'm being a little bit, I don't know, but I'd say 10 out of 10.
Okie dokie. Well, there you go. See, 10 out of 10. Not
now,
many people.
what are you going to give me for that?
I'll give you a box of milk tray. A box of milk tray. I'll give you one of the chocolates out of a box of milk tray.
Thanks.
The reason I'm being silly and use my wife as a, and of course, I'm going to go past the kitchen now whereby, here it is. You know what? I'm teaching people how to market their business, and yet I decided to do a Facebook Live when my 21-year-old has got the Mix Master on, making himself something, I don't know what it is. Let me play for you a testimonial which we have for our free holiday promotion, which we have at the moment. And the reason I'm doing this is because if you're a business owner, then you might like to emulate this or copy it. I'm not saying that that this particular testimonial is the greatest in the world, but it's pretty damn good. This particular guy here, let me just turn the camera around. Okay. So this guy here, his name is Ryan, and let me just press the button and you can hear what he's got to say. Here we go.
And we're closing double the sales, so sometimes more. So it's definitely taking the eyes off the price. So the best thing about these holiday vouchers is I've found it's not only a great lead generator, it's also a great conversion tool. Previously we were looking at about a 45% conversion rate. Now we're above an 80% conversion rate. So very pleased, very happy. Couldn't really ask for anything more. This is 2.5 months of running the promotion. So yeah, more than thrilled at everything that's happening. So I did think.
The thing is, the funny part about it, because you're looking at the moment as Mr. Unlucky, so every time I go and do a testimonial, as you've just seen in my kitchen, my 21-year-old decides to put the Mix Master on. He hasn't done that for probably 3 months, but just when I decide to turn the camera on. And on this occasion, Ryan, it was interesting because I was talking to him in the midst of a shopping centre, and just my luck, the guy with the jackhammer decided in the background. Anyway, look, I have to say to you is that you should think about a video testimonial or more video testimonials for your business. And the reason I say that is because if you're a business owner, you should be a show-off. I'm in the marketing game, so therefore, of course, you don't want a marketing advisor who's not a show-off. But I will beat my own drum and tell everybody how wonderful the promotions that I've got are and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that I make stuff up. I don't. I've got, testimonial proof. I've got case study proof. But people expect you as a business owner to beat your own drum. So what you need to do is to, verify the fact that you are an expert at what you do, whether it be pool cleaning or whether it be building or whether it be a physiotherapist or a doctor or dentist or butcher or baker. And the best way to do that is to get other people to talk about you. And you just simply do what I'm doing right now, what I did with Gail a moment ago, my wife. We're being silly, of course, but just put the camera in front of them and just say, look, what do you think about life? This is the thing you have to remember with video testimonials. What you want to do is make sure that they tell you what life was like before you gave them your product or service, okay? And then what life is like after they've used your product or service. That's the, if you like, the shit to gold story, the before and after story that you need someone to talk about in the testimonial. Now, this particular guy, Ryan, who I just showed you a moment ago, he said that his conversion rate before our holiday promotion was 45%. And when he ran the holiday promotion, it went up to 84%. And I'll tell you what he did. He just basically said to me, look, it's really, really simple. I would walk in. He's a solar business, by the way. It was remiss of me to not bring that up in the first place. He has a solar panel business. And he said, look, it's a very competitive field, and solar is the same as the next solar is the same as the next solar. So he got our free holiday promotion and used it as a distinguishing factor. And he said that when he went into Mrs. Smith's home and she was looking at 2 or 3 other quotations because they were sitting on her kitchen bench, he would say to her, listen, and they're all about the same price, $4,500 or $5,000. So he said, look, if you choose me by 5 o'clock this afternoon, I'll give you a free holiday. 5 days, 4 nights at wonderful locations around Australia. Guess what? His conversion rate went from 44 to 45% up to 84%. So if he was doing $1 million turnover the year before, then chances are he'd do $2 million this year, because it's basically doubled his conversion rate. Okay, now that's not his numbers. I'm just saying that, you know, if you double your conversion rate, then you're going to double your turnover. So therefore, I grabbed my iPhone, just like I'm doing now, and said, mate, do you mind just saying that to the camera? He was more than happy to do it, because the holiday promotion was going nuts for him. Now, speaking of the holiday promotion, and this is a pitch alert. So if you want to leave right now, go right ahead, but I'm going to pitch the holiday promotion, because I know that it could be the thing that, you know, makes a difference for your business if you're interested in clicking the link above me or below me somewhere here. And what it is that we have a relationship with a travel company. They've negotiated now more Australian locations than what we had before. So we've got Cairns and the Gold Coast and Sydney and Melbourne and Perth and Adelaide, all sorts of places. And you can get a 5-day holiday, family holiday at a 4-star resort from us for $97. And then you give that away when somebody purchases from you. We generally like to consider telling people, just turn what would have been a 10% discount into a free holiday and see what happens. I've had a lot of clients do this, and I can tell you that you won't get a better Happy Meal incentive at the moment than a free holiday. Where do you think everybody wants to go, or what do you think they want to do after the lockdowns? And we're coming out of that, thank goodness, is that they want to go to a coffee shop and they want to get away for a free holiday. Well, not a free holiday, they want to get away with a holiday. So you can imagine if you offer them a free holiday when they buy your lounge suite, or they use your pool cleaning services, or they use your dentistry practice, or whatever it might be, you can imagine how hot that is. Everyone's going to want to get out. So look, if you want more details about it, click the link above or below me here. But I guess the lesson out of this, because I hate to do these things if it's just a pitch for the holiday, is give you some value. If you're going to do video testimonials, do them in such a way that your video testimonial customer says what life was like before they used your product or service and what life was like afterwards. If you're interested in the holiday program, then click the link and you'll see more details about it on the other side. All the best.